but so the new framework, the new whole thing. I'm not gonna explain it very well because I'm not in my fucking preacher mode right now. We'll have to go over the call with Jacques where I was because it's kind of the birth of this whole thing, which is super fucking weird. We're entering like another like synchronicity filled season finale beginning type of thing right now where they're all like it's super contrived and obvious the narrative. Um, but basically the new framework is all about I want Skyrim on the Switch so bad. Goodness gracious, I gotta get that soon. But it basically revolves around maximum efficiency. Shocker, we already been over that. That was basically the last one's realization. This one's about like um it's so used to we would have like framework levels. This used to be a concept I used to deal with this bottom and the top thing, where I would say so you have two different framework levels. You have one framework level where you need to be running the. Do you remember this in the old Divine Lightning frameworks where I'd be like, you'll need one level which is specifically running the God complex framework, and then you'll need another level which is running Divine Lightning. So basically, you're going to need one framework for your human so that your human can run the God program. Um, yeah, yeah. But so that concept, go ahead. Yeah, yeah. It's so interesting how it's so interesting to what ways I've progressed and what ways I've stagnated completely over the past year or two. Super interesting. Um, but basically, um, it uses that idea of the bottom and the top, and it is fusing them in a way that I've never been able to do before by basically saying whenever you give up everything for maximum efficiency and you completely flush everything else down the drain, um, you can. Oh my god, the language will not do this justice at all because it's like I was specifically having an entire conversation with Jacques saying, no, you shouldn't believe at all. You should only do what causes maximum efficiency. And like this framework, the way I would say it in language would be something like, and in this one, you manage to believe through maximum efficiency. And it's like those two sentences are directly not counterintuitive, whatever the word, they're fucking hypocritical or however you want to say it. And, um, and I mean both of them. I hate that. What is going on here is, I mean, it's like that. It feels like you have not even. It feels like you have. No, it really only feels like you have one menu open. I can't say that. It shouldn't. It doesn't feel like you have two menus open like the old one said. But you do feel a bottom and a top. Okay, I need to stop thinking about what I'm saying and just start speaking. Uh, basically, it uses the framework. It uses the human being runs the framework that is completely and totally efficient. Okay, I'm gonna go meta here for a second. So the Ayala girl talked about a concept where you just uh speak. Jesus, I've got so many days of work, knowledge, cooking in my fucking brain right now. Um, dude, I love work so much. It's retarded. I fucking love work. Like it's actually insane. Like it feels like a parody saying that, but like truly, I love work so much. It's retarded. It's I Dude, this framework, it's got me. This is a fucking blast to the past, fucking Jimmy Neutron brain blast shit right here. It's got me pondering the classic El Clasico question, which I haven't considered in forever. How would I withstand torture? It's got me thinking like in my old fucking super egoic ways, which is like I think I could withstand torture. How would I do it? If I could and that's a super important question because you're basically asking what is the farthest reach of my framework, and if it doesn't work at these extreme edges where frameworks will start to break down, then why is it not working? Is that a willpower issue on your part? Is it something that needs to be edited in the framework? But that question, can I withstand torture with my framework. It's like obviously I probably couldn't. I would pussy out in like fucking 5 seconds if I was actually being tortured. But it does me no good to believe that. Um, and and I don't believe that. Um, Oh god. Okay, well. I will say this framework has had the most substantial change on that ever. This framework literally. It's funny you say that because the day I discovered. Well, I shouldn't say that. This is getting so complicated. Of like I've had like a leap. I've had a massive breakthrough every 2 days for about the past 2 weeks. So it's getting really complicated to keep track of things like that. But I will say in one of the over the past week, I've been like looking at the frozen over pool and thinking I really want to get in that. And it snowed and there was snow over the trampoline. It was actually hailing at the time. It was like raining the sleet, ice rain. And I just walked outside shirtless to get balls out of the barn. And I did it 2 different times. And specifically, it was just like, this feels really good. Like, cold is no longer an issue. And I was looking at the snow on the trampoline shirtless and thinking, I really just want to go lay down on that trampoline and just like experience the cold. And then I thought, nah, I'll probably regret that really bad and get like sick from it and it could ruin my morning. But I really want to. Um, but yeah, yeah, it becomes like yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It becomes like caffeine. It becomes just extremely energizing. Yeah, but so yeah, this framework was one of the first times I've ever actually tapped into that with cold, where it wasn't just like I'm more powerful than the cold. It's actually like I'm in love with the cold. This was one of the first times I'd ever hit that beat. With this framework. But so basically, basically this framework, I feel like my old self. Completely. And like the reason is here's the big tipper right here. Just think about chew on this. Let this sink in. Let's see. It is God is not a religion. God should not be regarded as a religion. God should be regarded as a framework. Or to put it in less words, God is only a framework, not a religion, if you want to shorten it to that. Basically, like whenever go ahead. Yeah, the framework's getting fucky. Real fucky like. Hold on, I'm talking about that. So let me look at your schedule. This is your month schedule? What the fuck? I'm supposed to look at the next 2 weeks. Okay, so out of the next 2 weeks, how many days you working? One, you're working 5 that week, and then you said 4 the next. Yep. Okay, so 14 days, you're off a total of.